Welcome to the trailer of the Forum e-learning course on the Common Technical Document, the CTD. My colleague Ms. Lidia Cánovas, the General Manager of Regulatory Affairs at Asphalion, and myself, my name is Schaub, I'm the Director of Asphalion's office in Munich. We are your speakers in this course. As you will see in the following couple minutes, this e-learning is much more than just a basic introduction to the Common Technical Document format. It is designed to be both an introductory course for regulatory affairs newcomers, but also it is meant to be a comprehensive lesson of refresh training for experienced regulatory affairs professionals. In this e-learning course, we have 4 parts. The first part will just be a general introduction into the basic structure of the Common Technical Document. In the second part, we will start and look into each of the 5 modules. We'll look at the organization of each module and the content that needs to be included. Afterwards, in the part 3, we will have a look at complete and abridged application types and how these different application types affect the amount and the way that you have to include information into the different modules of the Common Technical Document. And finally, in the 4th part, we will have a more in-depth look into the quality part, the module 3 of the CTD. And we will talk about specific considerations for the active substance master file and also for the Certificate of European Pharmacopoeia, the CEP. The first part is this general introduction to the basic structure of the Common Technical Document. And at the very end, we will also have a quick look at the electronic format, the eCTD structure, which now is a requirement for almost all CTD submissions to regulatory authorities. In the second part, we will then go and have a more detailed look into the content that needs to be included in the 5 modules of the Common Technical Document. We will talk about the information flow, how raw data is discussed, presented, critically assessed within the famous CTD triangle and ends up in the module 1 of the CTD. We will have a look at each of the 5 modules. Module 1 will take the example of the European Module 1, and afterwards we will go one by one through the different sections of Module 2, 3, 4, and 5. The third part of this e-learning course, I think, is a wonderful resource for basically every regulatory affairs professional. Unless you know by heart all the different application types, all the legal bases that exist in Europe, this is a wonderful either introduction or a refresh training for you. We will discuss all the application types, their implication in terms of data exclusivity, and what are the dossier considerations, whether it's a complete or abridged application type, and then obviously how this affects the CTD, what documentation needs to be included and what information does not to be included. And finally, as the 4th part of this e-learning course, we will have a more detailed look into the CMC part, into the quality section of the CTD module 3, that is. We will look at the guidelines that apply and also the content of each of the sections of the module 3. This is more than just having a look at what are the headings. Here we actually have a CMC training where you will understand which guidelines affect the content that needs to be included here in the module 3 of the CTD. We will do this not only for the module 3 sections, but we will also talk about the active substance master file, including also the Certificate of the European Pharmacopoeia. We would very much like to welcome you in this e-learning course, and we hope to see you there very soon. Thank you.